How you doing? I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Today I wanted to talk about just some of the biggest screw up moments that I had when I was drinking alcohol. And there were many. This sort of brings me back to what I was talking about. I did a video on this maybe a month or 6 weeks after I'd stopped drinking alcohol, and I was talking about the memories that I had, and just some of the things that sort of I didn't have memories of, going back to those early days. And it was so weird. I picked up a box of photographs that I hadn't seen in a long time, and I was just rifling through these photographs. I had more time on my hands at that stage, talking about a month or 6 weeks in, and picked up this packet of photographs, and I was just flicking through them, and all of the ones that I was in as an adult, most of them were at parties and celebrations, weddings, different birthday parties, all this kind of stuff. Celebrations anyway, celebrating one thing or another. And there was very few of them that I actually had a lot of memory about that specific situation, except for what I was seeing in the photographs. And I think, any memories that I had were based around or reinforced because of this photograph. I was looking at the photograph, and obviously I'd looked at the same photograph over the years at different intervals, but it was that photograph that was reinforcing a memory, or even creating a memory within me, that there was no real memories there. And that was all because I was drinking. Most of these times when you are when as a drinker, it's an excuse to have a drink, especially when we're programmed to think about celebrations as drinking, the times when we drink the most, or you celebrate a wedding by having a lot of alcohol. You celebrate when you have a birthday, you have drink. Christmases, you have drink. Easter, you have drink. Holidays, when you're on vacation, you have drink. So anytime that you're not going through the normal day-to-day things of life, if you think about it, our life is sort of centered around, for the most part, around trying to get the bills paid. So you're doing certain things, to whether it's a job or you've got a business, you're trying to pay the bills, right? You're going through the motions of working, and the other parts of the day you're going through your normal habits, and most of the time you are working in your life to try and push yourself towards these moments where you're having fun. And then those moments where we have fun, we associate with alcohol, we drink alcohol, and you can't remember them. So by the time you get to a certain age, by the time you get to being a granddad or a grandma, you're sitting there on the proverbial rocking chair underneath this house that you've worked for all your life, on the balcony or on the veranda, and you're spending time doing that. You're supposed to be remembering these moments. You're supposed to have these moments inside in your memory as a to help you grow older more gracefully, if you like, to keep you warm in your old age. These memories are there to, you've earned them throughout your life. But if you spent your life drinking, then most of these moments that you had are going to be gone. And the only thing that you're going to have remaining are the photographs. And as I said, those photographs are not even memories. The photographs are probably reinforcing and upholding some of the memories that you've got. The real memories are gone. And it really did get me thinking about all of not only the good times were associated with alcohol, but the shit times as well. All of the crap that had ever happened to me in my life, all the times when I fucked up in life, all happened because I was drinking. I can't think of one instance where something happened to me, an injury that happened to me. As I say, I worked in the forestry for a lot of years, working with a chainsaw for all those years, working with different tools that were dangerous, sharp instruments, used for cutting down trees. And I can't remember, maybe a nick here or there, off a blade, but no serious injuries, because I always try to, you're keeping your mind in a good place. As soon as you have a drink, it's like everything, the person that you are, the normal person that you are, the person who is responsible and looks after yourself, that goes out the window. I've done so many, I've broken bones, I've, put myself in so many compromising positions where I could have ended up with a serious injury or worse because of alcohol. All the shit stuff that I've said to other people, the big arguments that I've had in my life have all been either during an alcohol fueled night or afterwards. So everything that alcohol has ever given me in terms of making me relax and stuff, or lowering my inhibitions. And by the way, inhibitions are there for a purpose. You want to keep up some of these inhibitions as well. Anything that alcohol has ever given me in that state has taken away from me 100-fold in everything else. I can say this 6 years on because I've got 6 years behind me now of not drinking alcohol, and those 6 years I have done so much in my life. And Esther will testify to this. My son will testify to that. I don't argue with anyone. I don't have a bad word to say about anyone. I have not seriously had an argument. I've had a grumpy word, right? That you get up in the wrong side of the bed and you're sort of in a grumpy mood. That's part and parcel of life. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these vicious fucking arguments. These things that are just, you wake up the next day and think, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Why did I put myself in that position? Those things are gone. I've never had anything like that since I stopped drinking alcohol. So it doesn't take a genius to work out that the two of them go together. Alcohol and shittiness, right? Shit life, shit personality, shit actions that you take, shit talking, all to do with the alcohol. And I remember things now that I've done in the last 6 years. I remember my first holiday, for instance. I remember every subsequent holiday that we've gone. I can afford to go out and take more holidays now, right? And not because, I'm earning more money. I am earning more money because I'm putting myself into, I'm just doing more things with my life and being more productive. And when you're more productive, you're going to earn more money as a result of that. But you're more productive in your life as well, in terms of you are going to put yourself out there much more. You're going to take more chances, but chances which are moving you in a productive way forwards, not risks. I remember standing up on the side of a ship, on a railing of a ship as it was crossing the Irish Sea. Dickhead. When I think about everything, this was when I was very young. So, my life could have been cut short years ago. But I'm saying stupid risks. I'm not talking about that type of risk. I'm talking about risks where you put yourself and your money on the line, you put your time on the line, but you're doing it in a very proactive, thought out way. You can't do that when you're drinking, or if you do that kind of thing, it's always going to be compromised by the alcohol. So 6 years on, guarantee you now, ask Esther. There's just, I'm a different person. Ask anyone in my life, I'm just a different person than I was 6 years ago. My life is completely different, and all because of that one firm foundation, that solid rock base that I've given myself by stopping drinking alcohol. That's what you have to do. Stop drinking alcohol. Get it out of your system, get it out of your life, and then build bit by bit by bit. That's what the mastermind coaching program that we have deals with. I don't give a shit about. I care about people stopping drinking, because if you don't stop drinking, you don't build the rest of the thing, build the rest of your life. But if you don't focus your mind elsewhere, if you don't focus your mind on becoming something other than a drinker, your life is going to be perpetually revolving around that AA style of thinking. 20 years later, you're still going back to the same place, and you're still saying, I'm an alcoholic, I can't drink, Who gives a shit about alcohol? I don't. Couldn't care less, I can walk past a bar, walk past any amount of alcohol, My favourite drinks, who cares? Gone. It's in my past, because that's not who I am now. You change the person that you are. Anyway, ranting on. If you want some help, at the moment we've got a book that's there. The book is not going to be there for much longer. We're going to be doing some other stuff. So if you want the book, go over to alcoholmastery.com now and you can download it. If you're watching this past that, whatever's there, there'll always be something there to try and help you. So take care of yourself. I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Keep the alcohol out of your mouth. Onwards and upwards. Bye now.